player, I am starting the gameplay simulation.
So the SENC and Naptown Nerf joined forces on Objective Fierce. Now the human teams were divided into 5 objectives. We took on Fierce, which is to locate the Find Sir Lancelot, who will escort us into the Labyrinth. A lot of us were really wondering how they were going to manage to pull a Labyrinth out in Athens, Ohio, and they definitely did not disappoint.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know when to put radios back on.
So Master Chef is asking about radios. Now we all linked up and had about 9 radios between us, which made communication nice and easy. However, because of some misunderstanding during the briefing, we were led to believe that there would be a witch, which is a sound-activated special zombie that focuses on people making the most noise. And I'm sure they would have loved to have gone for a bunch of try-hard nerfers with radios.
After today, there'll be plenty of zombies.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing this many humans and this much firepower together really made me wonder how we were possibly gonna get taken down with only 9 starter zombies. However, the admins of Athens are not new at this and had something really devious up their sleeve for us. So as we enter the labyrinth, we are tasked with eliminating 4 pillars. Each one controls a zombie respawn point. Once all 4 are taken care of, the princess will spawn and we will escort her back to HQ.
Yeah, unfortunately I had to pause briefly and run ahead to communicate with the zombie mod that they were in the wrong position.
Yeah. Right, but if your radio goes off, the witch is going to go for you. So this is to save ourselves, not everybody.
Brian, that's a 3X mod. And I can't see anything. There's the witch, we'd rather detonate it from far away so we can back up. And we have a boomer, guys.
A boomer is a special type of zombie that is identifiable by a large staff in its hand. When struck by a dart or a sock, starts waving that staff in the air and is an immediate respawn point for all stunned zombies for 5 seconds. You definitely don't want to piss one of these guys off in close range or you are going to get swooped.
Don't let him go!
Got it.
Don't accidentally hit the boom. Say it.
Oh my god. Molly, fire on my go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Done. Nice, Pat. Alright, back up. Go, Pat.
I'm just so very happy that this mission took place in these corridors. We call this Tarp Alley. It's very deadly, no matter what kind of gameplay or game that you are playing in here. It gets really rough and really ferocious at times, so I'm glad we had a lot of heavy hitters and a lot of ammo to come through here, because you guys certainly burned through a lot of it.
Left side clear.
Come on.
I personally had 0 desire to be caught in a parking deck. For some reason, Dart Dragon sure did like playing in one though.
Inside the building, you're right, there's doors. This is my shot.
So in HvZ Endwar, entering and exiting buildings is considered a safe period for 5 seconds. However, this is a parking deck and does not count as an internal structure. Therefore, this doorway is in play and a booby trap waiting to catch a human coming through. I know I don't want to step in there.
Two more people coming through.
So the inside of this parking deck is quickly looking like a kicked anthill. There are zombies running everywhere. Unfortunately, in all the chaos, Drac isn't covered and gets taken out by a zombie. So it sounds like the forward element of our human team has taken out the next pillar ahead of us, giving us a little bit of a breathing room to catch our breath and look around. Unfortunately, the word of Drax's demise is quickly spreading through the human team, and you can see ripples of it affecting humans as he exits the battlefield to go back to spawn.
Drax dead! Watch out! That's no longer a respawn point, so we're good.
We were anticipating a lot more kills for the zombies up to this point. You guys blew through 3 out of 4 of the pillars, and then I hear screaming, and I turn around, and suddenly there's 50 fresh zombies. Now, I knew they were out about in the field, but none of us had intended for them to actually show up in this beautiful pincer movement right here, and easily my favorite part of the game, by far.
One of my fellow humans is keeping up with the zombie respawn timer, because during this mission they can respawn every 10 minutes unless acted upon by a boomer. We have less than 60 seconds to the respawn, and 5 different directions for the zombies to come. We need to get the hell out of here.
Hold it. Lot.
That hasty retreat sent ripples through the human team. At this point, about half the team actually leaves the alley and crosses back into the park to hold it there while the rest of us try to regroup. At this point, that giant team we saw earlier is looking really small right now. We know the last pillar still lies ahead, but we're really stuck here. We know the zombies are coming in from 3 different directions, and we're having a lot of trouble getting that momentum to move forward and take the last pillar to move to the final stage of this mission. With the loss of our forward momentum, the tables turn, and the zombies really start hammering into the humans and start pushing us back out of the labyrinth. At this point, less than 50% of our team is still inside the labyrinth area, with the rest out in the park.
So where's... Yo, chicken, with us. Everybody else, hold here. Let's go get this tower. Drax gone.
So the good news is, it seems we know in the general direction where the last
Well, we're
pillar
going
is.
this way, come on.
Draculina, Flying Chicken, and I are hoping to go make a pincer move out of the side to take care of that last pillar. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was so relieved to come to the end of this alley and see Dart Dragon still here. I thought for sure we lost him during that second zombie charge, and it's great to know my team's still there. If you want to know about what happened to him during that charge, check out a link to his video, which will be in the description, or up here in the right hand corner of the screen to watch his account of this mission.
Shit, here we go.
So now I'm torn. Do I rush into battle with Chicken, or do I turn around and go with Draculina and Dart Dragon? I obviously have a little bit of trouble deciding here before I finally turn around and head back to see if I can find Project FDL and the rest of my team.
Fuck, I'm going back for Jesse. Not abandoning my squad.
Hey, we got stuff going on up here.
I don't know.
She went back that way. Up there.
No.
It's coming around too.
Vicky and Daniel hauled ass that way. I'm Lancelot.
Follow Lancelot. Come on, guys. Come on.
So you can see more clearly in other videos, but I did attempt once to get the humans to go through this choke point, and we very quickly realized that was not going to happen. I had even gone around tearing down some of the caution tape respawn points. So eventually I opted to allow them to go around where originally they shouldn't have, but there was really no getting anybody to move through that position, so...
According to Dart Dragon, they made it to the top of the alley and were heavily engaged in zombies, so they moved back to the park. Here you can see them fending off a lot of the zombies trying to attack them from the rear. So at this point, Sir Lancelot is leading the human team through an alternate path to keep the mission moving. I'm at this point completely shocked that we are in the middle of a busy street about to play HvZ. There are humans, there are zombies, there are civilians, and that just makes this even more intense.
I'm sorry, Mom, guys. It's a horrible place to do a job. Thomas! Thomas!
So I'm genuinely confused right now because I'm seeing a lot of people I just saw at the briefing that I know are humans playing as zombies. What I found out really is that this was a special mechanic to help being a catalyst to the game. An entire team of humans was turned into zombies for one mission to really help increase the intensity of the mission. It was a crazy tactic. I can't believe they did it, and it worked super well.
We've lost a shit ton of people.
Yeah, including my squad.
Regroup, move up!
We move into position at the second alley, which will allow us access back into the labyrinth.
Chicken, Michael,
for the
cover me. I'm pulling across
Chicken
the other
and I
side of the
are
alley
gonna
to
open
get
this alley
Go.
up so the team can move in, and we had no idea this many zombies was waiting for us. I still can't believe we managed to put in enough fire to make sure we didn't just get swarmed. We officially take out pillar number 4, securing this part of the mission. At this point, the princess will be released from the labyrinth and we will escort her back. Of course, all those zombies that were just harrying everybody in the park have snuck up alley number 1, and we are now about to get pinched in from both alleys and caught right in the middle of 2 zombie fronts.
We got away on Lancelot. There's the damn princess.
Are these zombies still in game?
No, touch respawn. Hey, man's up there.
The mission is now progressed to an
Where are
escort
we
mission
going?
to get the princess
We
back
can't
to HQ.
hold this here.
Therefore, the zombies no longer have touch respawns in the labyrinth, and they have to move on 10-minute increments or when acted upon by a boomer.
Back to Morgan! Back to Morgan!
I really love all these aerial shots. It gives me a better idea as a moderator after the fact of how many humans actually went up to succeed the mission, how many zombies there were, how many humans they met up with later. It's really
Hey, can we get somebody back at the back? We're both reloading and trying to fix it. You guys get in the group. Get in the group. Get in.
Pro tip, learn how to walk backwards. If you can't already, then learn, because there's a lot of backwards walking in HvZ.
Yep.
No. I don't consent.
So are you. Keep going.
Coming up on the left is Chris Redfield, our SENC drone pilot who drove all the way up to Athens with his father to capture all this excellent footage. He does a lot of Nerf footage for us at the SENC, and you can find him on Instagram. I'll have his Instagram name down here in the description. As we were walking down this street, I genuinely thought this was all that was left of the humans on Mission Fierce. I had no idea that there would be anybody else to join us, and I was really concerned about how we were going to make it all the way back to Morton Hall while escorting a princess with this few humans left.
I need to go away. No, I need to go away.
Then there's this guy with the dog, who just did not give a damn at all that there was a game going on, and literally just walks with us the whole time, which I guess it wasn't so bad. It helped keep the zombies at bay.
Sorry. Hey, they're looking around! They're looking around! We're going through the alleys on the right!
HvZ Athens has very specific rules for gameplay while crossing the street. While we stand here on the corner waiting to cross, we are not safe, so we have to defend ourselves. However, once we start crossing, we can't be attacked. However, I'd really like to start crossing. Hey, be careful of non-players, please!
Cross! They're not gonna charge us while we're crossing.
So as we cross the street and re-enter the college green, we can actually see the opening of the Labyrinth, where we started 15 minutes ago. We're not out of the woods yet. Even though we survived the Labyrinth, we still have to get the princess back to base.
Shouldn't anyways. Don't be a dick. If they do, I'll be very upset. If they do, I'm not going to think. If they do, I'll be very not happy. Do you feel from not crossing?
Of course, the same rules apply for the zombies as they do for the humans, and we can't attack them until they cross the street. So we need to vacate this corner as quickly as possible before they reform on our side of the street. As we enter the park, we are both surprised and relieved to find the other team of humans that got separated in the Labyrinth waiting for us. It's great to have Draculina and Dart Dragon and a lot of our heavy hitters back with us as we march back to Morton.
Back here, guys!
Remember to tune in and subscribe for part 2 of Mission 1, HvZ Endwar 2017.